The thief was stealing inside the car when he suddenly noticed a police car pulling up right in front of him. The police got out of the car and started checking the area around the car over and over again. But what's strange is, the thief doesn't even try to hide. Instead, he acts like he's found a lifeline and starts shouting excitedly. Despite the fact that he was shouting at the top of his lungs, the officer still didn't hear anything. And then, right under his nose, gave that car a ticket. The reason for the fine was that the color of the car film was too dark. The thief is now completely desperate. He had been trapped in the car for 3 days and 3 nights. But while luckily a girl came to the front of the car to fix her makeup, unbeknownst to her, a naked man was staring at her from inside the car. He held out his hands cautiously, too excited to make a sound for fear of scaring the girl away. But when the girl was about to leave, he realized something was wrong and shouted at her back. Then he quickly ran to the main driver's side and pounded the horn frantically. Strangely, the girl disappeared from his sight as if she hadn't heard him. Jack slumps back into the seat, utterly lost, unsure how or when he might escape. Just when he was on the verge of despair, he suddenly heard a ringtone coming from the car's center console. He stretched out his hand in disbelief and answered the phone with a trembling voice.
Hola.
The man hesitated, still afraid to speak. The caller introduced himself to the owner of the car. His car has been stolen hundreds of times, and a few days ago a brake pad was stolen, resulting in a car accident. He was the only one of his family who survived. Jack was ashamed to hear this, and knew that he could not escape this fate. But when he hung up the phone, the owner of the car didn't retaliate, but even turned on the air conditioning for him. Jack couldn't wait to put his face into the air vent and enjoy the cool air greedily. He didn't understand why the owner was so nice to him all of a sudden. But before long, he notices something strange. The temperature of the air conditioner was dropping rapidly and soon reached 0. Jack was about to close the air vents, but then he realized that the fan blades on the air vents had been nailed down by the owner, and no matter how hard he tried, he couldn't close them. The cold air is blasting straight at him. It would not take long to freeze him into a snowman. Jack had no choice but to endure the pain and take off the clothes still bandaged wounds, and then quickly put on the body. He tore off a pair of jeans and rebandaged the wound. Then he took a piece of footrest to block the biggest air vent. The rest was stuffed with newspaper, but Jack was still cold. Soon, he curls up in the back seat, shivering uncontrollably, his lips turning blue, each breath exhaling visible cold air. Just as Jack was about to freeze to death, the phone call finally came. This time, without waiting for the owner of the car to say anything, Jack directly confessed and asked him to spare his life. But the owner of the car did not care, and even more ferociously said that this is just the beginning.